Nowadays, even pigeons are scaring the shit out of me, man. Say hi. Now this entire park is mine. I'm such a great personality that everyone left as soon as I came. Anyways, I'm gonna sit on swing and then I'm gonna talk to you guys. So, I was saying that have you guys ever had the phase in your life where you want to study but can't because you guys are on your holidays and you always have that fear that oh my god, when am I going to complete my syllabus, or when am I going to finally be able to revise all the things because your exams are coming, but still you can't gather yourself that uh, what like the motivation to study when you are on your holidays. And like, to be honest, we don't even get time. So I think that's the only thing that we can do is watch this video. Let us just directly jump onto the points that I wanted to tell you. So for the very first thing, if you don't wish to study on your holidays, then you can do the following things. Try completing your syllabus within the 1 week before your trip starts. Like suppose your trip starts at 20th, so you start preparing it, preparing for your syllabus, like all the topics which are going to be covered in the future. Like suppose you have thought that you'll cover this particular chapter from science anytime in future. So you try completing that. So what profit will this give you? The profit which you'll get is that you'll be far ahead from where you are now. So even if like for a week you don't study, you will not miss a lot. And what missing? You will not even miss anything because you have already covered covered those topics which you were going to study in the in those days which you are on holiday. Like suppose you are on a holiday for 4 days and you have already studied everything that you were going to study in these 4 days 1 week before. So you are actually not missing anything. You have worked in your present, so now you can enjoy your future. That's what you have done. So completing your topics and all the chapters or anything like that before your holiday starts is a good thing, so that you don't get burdened a lot. If suppose you are enjoying your holidays, then you can say to yourself that yeah man, I have worked a lot since last week, so now I can just give myself a break. In case you feel like I have studied a lot but I still need to work more harder and I have a lot of things to do, so I can't just give myself rest, I have to study more and more. So for that I have all the things which I follow, because I am also a kind of person who, if she will not study for 1 day, then she'll feel like, oh my god, I have missed so much, and then I get a lot of panics and anxieties. That's why I have made some rules for me. So for the very first thing, on the days when I don't feel like writing a lot, like I don't carry myself my books and copies. Just one subject which I feel is the most complex for me. For me, it's always going to be maths. That's why I have taken maths. I've taken all my maths books, not all the books, but like one book which is like the question bank, and my notebook with me, and then I can get the PDFs of the books online also. But in case you don't want to do any writing work or like any practice thing, then you can do a very simple thing: is watch one shorts video. What I recommend you personally will be that you watch videos where they solve questions on the board and explain you each step thoroughly. That helps me a lot. Like trust me, I watched like 20 most important questions from this chapter. And that helps me a lot because first they pick out the questions which cover the entire topic. So once you solve that one particular question, you can solve more questions based on that concept. So that is really helpful to solve. Watch one shots video of whatever subject you want, like anything, it can be anything. And there are a lot of channels. Especially I'll tell you, you can watch and you can follow Udan, which is from Physics Wala. They are very regular and they post videos which are almost 4 to 5 hours long. Some are 6 hours to 7 hours also, but that depends on the chapter. But trust me, if you finish the entire video, you'll not have any doubt related to the chapter. Like yeah, that's what I have felt, because I have studied arithmetic progression like 2 to 3 months ago, and I have missed a lot of concepts in all these times when I have not revised it. So I was revising it today and I felt very relieved after studying the entire chapter from there. I was like, yeah, now I can practice all the questions again. For the next thing which you can do is you can try calling your friend and maybe spending 30 minutes to 40 minutes and solve anything like DPP or extra questions, or ask each other random questions from the chapter. Like you can even Google most important questions from this chapter. Try doing it for the objective type of questions, otherwise it will get lengthy and boring and eventually you'll lose interest. So yeah, I also do this, but only the MCQs, not those subjective type questions, because yeah, those are a bit boring. And trust me on this, once your objective part is fully clear, subjective will come like in this snap. As I told you that I only carry my PDFs with me that are already in my phone, so I don't need to carry any material with me. That's why I'm also suggesting one more thing to you, is that you can try having all your books and resources on your phone, and in those times where you are free, like suppose you are traveling, so you are in airplane or you are in train or bus or whatever, and I don't think you are actually doing anything productive that time, so you can try investing your time to maybe reading a paragraph or finding some more questions from the chapter. Like, I'll really tell you, practicing more and more questions is, I think, the best thing you can do when you're on your holidays, because studying entire concept from science, suppose chemistry, that can be a bit lengthy and time taking, and also it will require a lot of concentration. So if you cannot give your 100% concentration to your book, or like to whatever you are studying, I'll suggest you to study those things which do not require that much of attention, so that even if you are studying from 50% of your mind, you can attain and you can understand what the thing is trying to say. That's why. And also you can study digital notes. That is really helpful, instead of going through the entire pages and pages. That will make you feel like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, I'm here to enjoy, not to suffer. So instead of doing that much, you can really just find some digital notes. There are a lot of available on Google. You can also make by yourself. And yeah, so that is it for today. I hope I helped. If you really have the dedication and the motivation with you, then you don't really need to give excuses. You just have to follow. And that's what I feel like is very important. Like, if you're wishing, work hard and you'll get it. Daily dose of motivation is over. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please like. I don't know about subscribing because that's more like a heart to heart thing, but at least you can like if you like the video. Yeah, that's it. And share it with your friends if you want to.